I'm Gemma Hedges and I am a tax director in HWB Accountants in Chandler's Ford, single office firm, but we do a full range of offerings. So we cover everything from payroll to tax to audit to accounts. So anything that your business might need, and actually anything that you might as an individual need as well in terms of tax and accountancy services. So it's quite a useful way to help all of our clients in the most easy one-stop shop way possible. So I've worked with Hybrid for all of the 5 years that I've been at HWB now. And it's always been a really lovely process, to be honest. They've always been really friendly, really easy to get on with, and we work well together. So sometimes you can get egos coming up with corporate lawyers, to be honest, and it's all about point scoring and look how clever I am. But we never get that feeling. It's very much a, have you noticed this on this client case? We want to make sure we're getting the best solution for the client by covering all the things that could cause issues on both sides. And I think if you work together like that, then you get the best thing for the client, what the client actually wants, and not look at me, I'm so clever. And I feel that's a really, really big thing that sometimes lawyers can miss. When we've worked with Hybrid before, and we've done quite a few deals with them previously, it's an intense time for clients. Everyone feels very, very high-powered, very energised, but also probably very exhausted as well, because it's a tough process. If they know that actually not just they've got good advisors, but they've got good advisors that are working together for their best interests, that keeps everybody happy, and everyone can be just a little bit more relaxed and secure that what they're doing is following the right processes and getting to the right conclusion for the client in the right amount of time. And there's no wasted time then, people mucking around with egos and things, all of that goes out the window. It's just direct, straight approach, as efficient as possible, and that obviously saves fees for the client as well. So clients I work with that have worked with Hybrid as well on a deal have always been really, really happy. They felt the approach was a smooth one, it was nice and easy. Things were explained in a simplified manner, not all that, the technical talk that people can get burdened down with. And they felt like they were trusted the person they were working with, and they knew they had their best interests at heart. Businesses, when they have corporate matters and things, particularly if you're an owner-managed business or family businesses, it can be difficult to know where to go and who's the best person to speak to. And I would really encourage people to speak to Hybrid because they are friendly, they are approachable, and they would be able to talk through what things you maybe haven't considered as well as what you think you might need. Sometimes we don't know what we don't know, and that's the secret to a good lawyer for me, is making sure we can get those points across, making people feel welcome, making people feel comfortable, that they're not asking stupid questions. That's always people's fear randomly, and even though it's not their particular industry, they might not be specialists in those subjects, people always still worry about looking a little bit silly, and you just want a lawyer that will hear you and you feel isn't laughing at you when you have those silly questions. I think when you meet a new lawyer, everyone will always say, my firm is brilliant, you should come and work with us. But I think you will get that feeling. So I can tell you from my side that the experience is there, they're easy to work with, they are very professional, but you will have to see that for yourself, I think, when you meet them. Do you feel comfortable? And I think ultimately that is the test of all advisors. If you feel comfortable with that person, almost there's a given that they will be good at their job. That seems to be quite a given in our industry generally, but you need to know you feel safe with that person, because when you're doing transactions, particularly corporate sales and things, it's a big sum of money. It's probably the biggest sum of money you'll ever have, apart from maybe your house and things. So you need to know that person has your best interests at heart, and there's nothing going to come undone that you didn't expect. Everything will all go smoothly. And you would get that feeling, I think, when you meet these people.